Hey, welcome back to First Time Feast. I'm going to show you a good one today. I'm going to take you back to my roots and show you one of the first things I learned to cook, a fantastic candied shrimp. I'm going to show you the recipe. Let's get after it. Let's get it. So today we're going to be ballers on a budget. We're going to be smoking on this Costco briquettes. I've never used these before, but we're going to give them a shot. These are professional cooking briquettes. Briquettes. Burlesque. Briquettes. I need to get back to the gym. This is seriously one of my favorite dishes. Every single person I've ever tried to impress, this is the dish that I usually make. It's really, really easy. I call it kind of a candy shrimp, but it's really like a shrimp crack, man. This thing is fantastic. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So first thing that we're gonna do, get the biggest shrimp that you have. Find the biggest shrimp. We're gonna want some like jumbo Gulf Coast shrimp. You're gonna want to go ahead and peel these. These ones have already been deveined. As you can see, there's no poop sack in there. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take off the shells, and we're gonna get these things ready to go, and then we're gonna start working on our marinade. So real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and strain off this water, and then we're gonna go ahead and get the shell on these shrimp. All of the nutrients of the shrimp and lemon. Oh, almost lost some. No! So when it comes to shelling these shrimp, I'm gonna show you a really cool quick trick. So my fiance, whenever she goes to shell shrimp, it takes her for absolute ever. It's like an eternity. I might as well just have done it because it takes like 4 times as long. But I'm gonna show you guys a simple trick to make this really easy. So you take your shrimp, okay? Got it? Especially when they've already been deveined like this, it makes it really, really easy. Grab it by the tail right here with your thumb and your index finger. And you're literally gonna push a little bit and then grab right here, and this will literally just peel right off, okay? That will take you a fraction of the time opposed to sitting there and just trying to like pick and like claw and all that this thing. Man, I'm telling you, you do this, boom, 2 simple steps. This thing is absolutely already done. Easy. Ugh. All right, so now that we got all of our shrimp shucked, shelled, declothed, and we're gonna work on our sauce now. We're gonna work on our marinade. So we're gonna go ahead and move this guy to camera left, and then we're gonna go ahead, so you don't really need much. You just need a little bit of a bowl, or a little bowl. Either way, same thing. We are gonna use some zesty Italian dressing, okay? So zesty Italian dressing. I had a little bit of a run-in at the store today. I'm pretty sure I bought some, but my cameraman said I didn't. So we're using the leftover of what we had in the fridge. So we're gonna use some approximations here because on this channel, I don't really measure stuff, and neither should you. You should cook with the heart, cook with the soul. That's what it's all about. So we're gonna use an approximation here. So this is approximately 3 tablespoons of Italian dressing, okay? So we're gonna use some 3 tablespoons of Italian dressing. I will give you the full and accurate recipe in the description below, so don't worry about that. So we got our Italian dressing, we can chuck it. All right, so then now what you're gonna need some honey, okay? So honey, this thing's gonna really give this that zing, that pep, that pop. Nope, that's the Italian dressing. This is gonna give it that sweetness. It's gonna make it really sweet. It's gonna make it really, really flavorful. It's gonna taste really, really good. So we're gonna go ahead and use some honey. We're gonna be rocking roughly probably 2 tablespoons of some honey, okay? We really wanna add that sweetness to this. We wanna make this super delicious, super tasty. We're gonna go ahead and add a good pulse of honey, okay? Go ahead and pour that guy in there. So now we're gonna go ahead and add just a little bit of some red pepper flakes to this guy. We're gonna give it a nice little shake. We're gonna probably go with a teaspoon here, or 2 teaspoons here. But I do like to add just a little bit of garlic powder. So we're gonna use about a half of a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now there is a lot of salt in that Italian dressing, so we don't need a lot here. We're just gonna add just a little sprinkle of salt. It's just for some more color. We're gonna add about 1/4 of a teaspoon of some smoked paprika. And then we're gonna finish this off with some black pepper. This is some coarse black pepper. We're gonna go with roughly about 1/4 teaspoon. Here's where some of that flavor and that texture comes into play. If you wanna go ahead and grab some fresh garlic, go ahead. I like to cheat. I like to make meals really easy just for you. We're gonna do just 1 spoonful, guys. So we're gonna do 1 spoonful of medicine here. Okay, got that added in there. And we're just gonna give it a nice little mix. Get that honey, all that Italian dressing, the red pepper flakes, all of your salt, your pepper, all of this awesome, awesome stuff. This is gonna make for just the most delicious marinade. You can see that honey in there. Give it a nice little whisk. Now that that's made, all we gotta do is we're gonna put our shrimp on our skewers and we're gonna toss them on the Barbie. Let's get it. We're gonna go ahead and take just a little bit of our residual marinade and we're gonna set it aside for the end because we're gonna use this to baste our shrimp with, but we're gonna wanna save some that's not been contaminated for that end little finish, just to add just a nice little sweetness to it. So go ahead, grab a little ramekin or a little pot, doesn't really matter. You're just gonna go ahead and just pour in just a little bit there, just to save some extra just for the end. We just want a nice little finishing touch, okay? Get yourself a couple of these little skewers. We're gonna grab our shrimp. I like to take these guys and I like to go tail to head on these. We're just gonna go ahead and fish them right on through, okay? Just like that. And we're gonna probably get 5 or 6 on each skewer. We're gonna go ahead, this won't take very much time. Go ahead, leave a little bit of a gap in between there just so that there's room for the heat and the coals to cook these shrimp all the way. They're not gonna take a whole heck of a lot of time to cook. So we're just gonna get these guys rolling and we'll show you the next couple of steps. So on a wooden skewer, typically what you have to do is you have to soak them for probably 30 minutes to an hour. That way it doesn't give you any splinters and it doesn't allow that wood to burn as easily. So metal skewers, if you got them, go pick them up from Walmart, literally for like $1.70. We got our skewers all loaded up. We're gonna go ahead, we adjusted our cooking grate. These coals, they are just absolutely screaming hot. So it's gonna take almost no time at all to cook. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and toss these guys on here and then we're gonna go ahead and marinate them really quickly. I'm gonna put them on the left side, that way they're not directly under these coals. Let's go ahead and just shimmy this just a little bit here to the left. That's what's really nice about this Oklahoma Joe fire crate. You can adjust your cooking temperature just by moving this guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and move it just a little bit off center of the heat. And you're gonna set these down and you're gonna go ahead and listen, hear that sear. All right, so we got this absolute beautiful sauce, this marinade that we made here. Now all we're gonna do, we're just gonna basically give these guys a nice little baste and let these things cook out here in the heat. So we got those guys basted. They've been cooking for about 1.5 minutes. So we're gonna try to give them a nice little flip now. You can use some tongs, or if you go ahead and use your fire retardant heat safe gloves, just go ahead and grab the skewers and give them a nice little flip. A nice little easy flip. Yep, it's happening. One of these times it's gonna do it, I promise. That's how easy this is, guys. This is so simple. Fucking. Hey, there we go. Kinda. It's just about done, guys. Look at these shrimp. They are absolutely fantastic. Look at these guys. That vibrant color of the red pepper flakes, the honey, it's just glistening off these shrimp. I am telling you right now, if you have some friends over, you want to impress, this is a super simple recipe and they are so incredibly delicious. Through the power of magic editing. All right, the shrimps are done, man. Now we gotta do is pull them off, let them cool, and we gotta get to enjoying them. Let's go. Look at how beautiful these are. These are just so freaking delicious. We're gonna take our residual sauce from earlier, hit them with that drizzle. So we're watching this right here. Things look incredible, y'all. I mean, look at this. These shrimp are so plump and juicy. They're just they're just covered in just this caramelization, sweet and spicy. I can't wait to get a hold of one of these. All right, we're just gonna rip one off. I mean, look at this. Look at this. All right, let's go in for it. Let's go in for the taste test. Let's cheers. Cheers to you. Let's go. Y'all. It's sweet, it's smoky, it's caramelized. You have that crunch and that sear from the hot coals, that wood fire smoky flavor. Then you got that honey and that red pepper flex at play with those garlic cloves. Unbelievable. It's super easy. It took us probably 25 minutes to get everything all set up, prepped up, and cooked up. So I'm telling you, if you're cooking up trying to impress somebody, you got some steaks, you got some burgers, whatever it is, you want to add these into some pasta. They go great with anything. I'm telling you, super easy. Thanks for watching today's episode. It's been an absolute pleasure to host you. If you want to see any more of my future videos on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, follow the link down below. Thanks for watching. Peace.